private way.
I'm not as nasty as a man who looks like he bathes in Cheeto dust.
We'll do it live. Fuck it. Do it live. I'll write it and we'll do it live.
We're still lighters. We're suffragettes around here. We start a fire every time at the beginning of the show. Come on.
Suffragettes want to show the fire.
Suffragettes.
We didn't start the fire.
Suffragette Harris, ladies and gentlemen, can we get an applause for Kamala Harris? Woo!
Just amazing job. Like we were saying before the show, I think she threw him off the whole time by walking up and shaking his hand because a black woman touched him.
Yeah.
She's a bad man, Gemma.
She wiped the fucking floor with him. She kicked his fucking ass. You can fucking say any fucking metaphor you want to. Damn, she did it.
And she did it professionally. She
right
never came
to
across.
His face.
She never came across as what he expected her to come across as. It was brilliant. Loved it.
He couldn't even look at her.
Nope.
It was amazing how he just could not even.
He never looked over.
Not look at. He didn't say her name.
And she used that because she looked directly at him when she would say things like, "You are despicable. You are disgusting." She called him disgusting to his face, and he would not look at her.
If somebody had done this 9 fucking years ago,
laughed at him.
Yep.
I wish somebody had done this to him 9 fucking years ago. Seriously.
Every point that we bring up on this show and that we ever brought up on the other show, anything about, like, you know, why doesn't somebody attack him for this shit? Why doesn't somebody call him out on this? Why doesn't somebody call him out on this? Why did you call up Johnson and have the bill killed then before you got... She was hitting everything she should hit that we've been asking people to hit.
I know. Benny, post-show debate. What's yours? What are you thinking?
Well, first I had to get that tripping smile off my face because I was tripping balls. I totally got just fucking totally intoxicated on it. And she did such a better job than I would have.
Oh my God, she did.
She was amazing, refined, reformed, fabulous. I mean, she put the emphasis of what it's like to be a decent politician back into perspective.
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
This is how a debate is done.
Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen.
And this is how, if you're going to verbally kick someone's ass, this is how you do it. You do it without vitriol.
Yeah.
You do it without yelling and screaming, and you do it in a way that you've outthought your opponent and you've thrown them off their game, and they are yelling and screaming back at you. The second that he started yelling and screaming, which was the second that she pointed out his ratings.
He was on defense the whole time.
But that's when he lost it.
Elizabeth, what are your post-debate thoughts? I'd love to hear.
Me?
Yeah, who else is Elizabeth here? I'm sorry.
Yes.
Wizzy.
Yes.
Wake up, girlfriend.
That would be you.
Yes. Oh my God.
You're on a show.
I think she did beautifully. I think she handled him expertly. She triggered his ass all over the place. Oh, it was hilarious. My favorite was when he lost his shizzle over the crowd size. I love that, the crowd size one.
That was a big one.
Well,
I wish she went on a litany of things that he had done.
All it really took was for her to say, as soon as she said people left his fucking rallies because they're bored.
Yep.
That's when he went into the tirade. and went into
came
people in Ohio. Haitians in Ohio are eating cats and dogs.
That, for that accordion,
That was
he
his
played
closer,
so much.
wasn't it?
Oh my God.
He closed with it too. Yeah.
He said, by the way, I want to point out a few more things. He admitted last night. Was it like no? It wasn't last night. Yes, it was.
2 nights ago.
2 nights ago. He admitted that he had met with Putin after he was out of office.
Yeah.
Yes.
He had literally admitted that.
And he thought that she
He
has
did.
never met with Putin.
And, you're not allowed to do that. He's
No,
just a regular
it's-
fucking
That's right.
citizen,
Yeah.
just like the rest of us.
He said,
We're not allowed to call up Putin, see, and discuss,
We're also not allowed to show
top
Kid Rock
secret
the nuclear
information.
or maps, for fuck's sake.
secrets. Yeah.
He
Anything.
said Abdul asked me why I can see pictures of his living room.
Yeah.
Abdul, the leader of
First name and
Yeah.
first
where
name and his
Taliban,
buddy.
like what
Taliban.
the fuck?
Yeah.
He said that
Stereotype
Kamala,
much?
The same Abdul he talks about at every one of his rallies.
Yeah.
His little Nazi
Yep.
rallies.
yeah,
Yep.
same, like
Yep.
he would not say her name. So he said she's doing transgender surgeries on illegal immigrants in prison. This motherfucker
better
is
and
delusional.
It gets better and better with every second of that debate because she threw him off, and once she threw him off, she was his. He was on
She
the
threw
defense.
him off by shaking his fucking hand,
If you're
literally.
exactly.
Yeah.
And if you're in any fight, the second that you're caused to be on the defense, you've lost the fight already. The longer that you're on defense, you've lost the fight. And he was on defense from the second
whole
that she
fucking
walked
time.
across
Yeah.
the stage to him.
Right.
She brought it to him, and that was a precursor.
I
I'm bringing it all to
loved,
you.
I loved that he was fact check on killing babies after birth by the chick. And
No
then
one's
she
killing
moved
babies. That
on.
would be murder.
Then she moved on and wouldn't even let him give a fucking chance to give an answer out of that
No,
one.
but they gave
And
him
then-
more time.
I do want to play this. I read she was not black. That she puts out. Quote unquote.
Oh.
Now, this is a fucking thing that a lot of people did not catch, Tony.
Yeah, I caught it.
Hold on.
I caught every fucking second of it.
Yeah,
Mm.
it's amazing how great that was. And like I say, I mean, she had him on the defense from the second that she came out on stage. She was far more presidential. She showed that you could pick away at this guy, and in a matter of minutes, you could get
Take
him
him
unhinged.
down.
And that's something that you don't want in a president. You don't want someone that's that easily manipulatable. And she came out and she basically said, I'm going to manipulate you and do this. If you rewatch it, she tells him what she's going to do,
not
and
only
then she
that,
does it.
For weeks they've been saying she's gonna push his fucking buttons. Here's the video of him saying,
Yeah.
well, I read she's not black, and then she puts out.
I love you, Kamala. Kamala. I'm sorry.
Yes.
Motherfucker. I listened to him say it wrong so much that I get confused.
It's pronounced Madam President.
Yes, thank you. That's what I'll call her from now on. No confusion there.
I'm sorry, do you have any
My
napkins
poor
down here?
battered, broken,
You know,
stone,
wee
dab
spot here, I
brain.
just don't want to.
I'm going to break my brain right now.
So
Break
we
my
are.
brain.
So I couldn't help but love how she was basically leading him through everything as a prosecutor would, but she was doing it without sounding like a prosecutor and without coming across as a harsh prosecutor. And I love all the asides where she was there and she would kind of look at him and kind of like, and especially the one with the dogs where she just looked at him and gave him that, oh, you poor pathetic
Yeah, when she
little
went-
man. You poor pathetic little man. That was
she's like-
brilliant. Love that. Hey, Tim.
Her facial expressions were on point.
Oh, yes, they were.
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead and share this clip.
Had he looked at her, he would have shit himself right there. He probably did anyway, just a little bit, but it would have been audible.
I don't know. I mean, all I can say is I read where she was not black, that she put out, and I'll say that. And then I read that she was black, and that's okay. Either one was okay with me. That's up to her. That's up. I don't know. I mean, all I can say is I read where she was not black, that she put out.
That she put out.
That she
Oh, I
put
can't
out.
wait
She
to
put out
piss
the
on his
statement
grave.
that she's not
Well,
black, is what
she-
he claims, but
yeah,
he's
but
trying
he
to play
didn't follow.
something else.
No. We know
He's trying to
exactly
play
what the
something
fuck
else, yeah.
he meant.
Yeah, exactly. He's
That
trying
that
to
is
be clever.
old school slang for exactly what he said.
Yeah.
He's trying to be clever, which is alien to him because
Yeah,
he's not
because he
clever.
knows
So he
no
also
clever.
said he had
got no
concepts on the
clever,
health
zero
plan
clever.
that were stuck fucking ridiculous. And that he was a leader on IVF. He's a leader on fertilization.
He's a leader
Not
on everything.
Fertility.
Not knocking up your
Not
Slovakian
fertility.
whore is not like
Fertilization.
fertilization.
Jesus Christ, he's such an asshole.
And really, I don't think he's that good at fertilization if, like, whoever it is that fathered Baron,
Exactly.
I mean, that's not his kid for sure.
Well,
So a couple
I
more
don't know,
stats.
Kind of looks like him.
My
got that
5'10"
same
da is not having a
anus-shaped mouth.
7-foot-old
Yep.
kid.
All right, couple more stats from the show. Trump spoke for 33 minutes, and Harris only
she
spoke for
pooed it.
23 minutes, but she still won the fucking debate. And then his polls, he's toting polls like he's like, polls, I won. She got 63% and he got 37%.
Yep.
And also, rumor
There's his
has it,
Yeah.
overnight, people were dumping stocks. His fucking Truth Social stock, it went down 15%.
No, it went down to $15. It
Oh.
started at 80.
Okay, yeah.
It went down to 15.
And it crashed overnight. And the Drudge Report is saying it's the end for him and his.
DJT Media is done.
Right. Then today.
Another bankruptcy, people.
Today he was out there saying, fire everyone at ABC and arrest them
For giving me more time.
because I won the debate.
Oh my God.
I won the debate. You have to fire everyone at ABC. You have to take away their license. There is no license for having a news network, but that's okay. Oh my God. He's a
And
fucking
Senate
lunatic.
candidate from Virginia.
It's coming.
Cow.
We're going to get to see the accordion be played with cuffs on, ladies and gentlemen.
That's what I
It
want.
is coming.
But I saw a guy on TV.
Oh, I saw a guy on TV said that, yeah.
He's slowly turning into Rudy Giuliani right now in front of our eyes, which is awesome. I love that.
He couldn't have sounded more like a fucking 2-year-old if he tried.
Well, I
That
love
debate.
it.
It was just
He lost his shit when she said his literally people are leaving his rallies, and that's when he went into that tirade about
when
eating the dog.
His voice went up. His voice went up in pitch. His voice went up in volume, and it never came down in either until after the end of the debate. She got him on the. That's when he was on the ropes at that point.
Yeah.
I can't
And then
help
they
it.
tried to bring him back to the question that he was actually asked.
He didn't answer any questions, not one.
That's okay.
Not
We don't
fucking
expect politicians
one.
to actually answer them, but we expect them to actually do well in this sparring match, and she did amazing. She was
I had
so good.
no idea what he is.
So, Tony, if you can find the bookmark, Jack E. Smith, I dare you to watch this only once. If you could find that.
Oh my God.
Let's go up.
Oh my God.
All the way.
Oh my God.
No, that's the
I
last.
wasn't
Go down.
able to laugh at him while I was watching it because I was modding and watching.
Jack E.
And
Smith
then I
is the name of the
rewatched it
person.
so I would, be able to pick
There
up
you go.
anything I missed while
Yeah.
I was modding.
There you go.
And I still couldn't laugh because he's just so repulsive to me.
David Hall.
I
But
had
now that I'm not looking at him, and with all the, proof of the pudding that I need,
well, I absolutely loved.
It's hysterical now because here he is trying to be this big badass, and he's this fucking dumb little fucking dime store hood.
Yep, we got to see him for what he really was, and I loved the joy, the total joy of Van Jones. If you saw Van Jones immediately after this, former Obama scriptwriter, former Obama advisor,
Speechwriter, yeah.
Incredible. Like, you saw him and how happy he was, the look on his face. He normally plays it deadpan, and the look on his face was a grin from ear to ear. It was one of the most joyous things I think I've seen in a long time. It was a beautiful thing to see. Everybody was happy with it because it was a performance. She nailed him to the wall.
Oh, it was so great.
Right.
Listen, the thing is she wasn't. He was performing. He's a performer. She's a professional. By the way, Tim.
Yeah.
You see.
Yeah.
She knows what she's going in there to do, and then make her point and get on with it. He wants his fucking little show to continue. Yeah. So now I'll add that people are eating dogs and cats. See you on next week's episode. You know,
and she didn't even come off like a prosecutor. She came off like a real person, like presidential, not a prosecutor.
Yeah. Exactly.
You know what I mean?
That's
like
what I said
very
before.
And just.
She prosecuted him without being a prosecutor.
I seriously think she
she stayed on this side. She was very.
She contacted body language experts and shrinks because they said you're going to be off camera, and when she did this and was looking at him going, what the fuck are you talking about? It was brilliant. It was brilliant.
It's Obama's speech and vocalist coaches that she brought in from the Obama campaign earlier, which is brilliant. You could see the difference.
I don't want to ignore the fact that Tim is here. Can we just Tim say
hi? Tim, hello.
Say hello.
I'm on camera.
Did you catch my Ripley line
from
before?
This is Tony's brother. He just showed up, so I just want to be like, okay, so everybody in the chat say hi, Tim. Okay.
So for those of you who can see the floating head over there, that's Tim.
Yeah, go on your phone and go in the chat.
Oh, I'm fine.
Well, you could go in the chat and you can.
I'm here. I'm listening.
I know. Well, you can chat with the people who are watching the show.
But if you go online and you like and subscribe and tell your friends to join, like everybody else should be doing,
that would be great, Tim. You're fine, you piece of shit.
Fucking Tim.
Motherfucker.
Yeah, Tim. What the fuck, man?
So,
gosh, and Begora, will you fucking join?
I thought it was really great after the debate. Taylor Swift endorses fucking Kamala Harris. They raised $20 million in 2 hours after she did that.
Yep.
And the link that Taylor Swift posted, as the last time I looked, it had 420,000 registered people who actually went to register to vote. 420,000 people from that fucking.
Well, when Kid Rock said
that's more than 11,780.
No shit.
Yeah, well, can I say something in case Taylor Swift should ever watch this? Thank you, Taylor.
Roll with it.
You're a good kid. I would cook you my best Toll House cookies, Taylor Swift, if we were ever in the same house together. And you'd never want to eat anybody else's cookies ever again, just mine.
I just love the fact that, like, compared to her, Kid Rock put out his endorsement for Trump, and they got 36 people and 2 chickens to sign up.
Can we call him Crack Rock instead?
Well, that's his older brother. Not to be confused with his younger brother, Meth.
Okay, so you guys, I saw this video, and I'm like,
damn sure ain't no kid.
I saw this video, and I could not stop laughing, and I must have played it 10 times. These brothers put up this video. Now we're Taylor Swift fans because, like, you know, and they're like dancing, and we can only play like 2 seconds of the audio, but
yeah, because you know.
Yeah, but here you go.
Say I didn't warn you.
Yes.
Okay, yeah. No, keep playing the video. Keep playing the video with no sound.
She She just got a whole bunch more fans. This was such a smart business move on her part.
I
She's
think-
brilliant.
Look at the guy in the
absolute
blue
brilliant.
shirt in the foreground. The guy in the blue
yeah.
shirt in the foreground. He's going, what?
Yeah,
What?
he's the
what?
hype man.
What?
He's
He's
the
like
hype
doing
man.
the rap. It was so great.
It's called the hype man. That's what he does.
I
That's-
love this.
What?
I could not
What?
stop giggling. I'm like,
T-Y.
and I forget what Lakota Man in Twitter said. He's like, well, if it takes Taylor Swift's endorsement, then slap my ass with glitter and call me a Swiftie. No, I just love it. There's and look at the joy. Look at the happiness.
Yeah.
People are, you know, it is.
Oh,
It is.
that comes right from the inside. That
is-
smile on their faces,
Yeah.
right from the inside, right where the kidney is.
Just like the hatred on the other side comes right from the inside too.
Isn't
Well.
it? You remember Trump saying
Yep.
right where the kidney is?
You're right.
No,
Where-
what
where-
was that?
right.
He said right where
When,
the kidney is, and he pointed to the heart.
You can find it. I think.
Right where the
Kidney has a special place in the heart.
Well,
kidney
he's got a special little
Oh my
brain,
God.
doesn't he?
So this is from 2019. This Jimmy Fallon clip.
Oh, good.
Jimmy.
I remember this.
Oh, I love this.
Yeah, this is brilliant.
Now tell me this, Kamala Harris. By now, we've seen the Democrats get down and dirty on the debate stage. But what about debating President Trump? You think you could deliver the goods against the commander-in-chief's buff?
Well, Jimmy, if I do debate President Trump, I'm sure it'll be a competitive face-off where either one of us could end up on top.
Really?
No, I'd wipe the floor with him.
Now tell me.
Tony, you gotta get that drop. I'd wipe the floor.
Mo Jam the News is what it is.
Just I'd wipe the floor.
Yeah,
That's all you need.
yeah.
That's
Just
all.
that.
She already knew. She already knew she was going to go up against this
That's
motherfucker.
from 2019.
She already knew.
Yeah.
She intuitively knew in 2019.
Well, remember that since
She's like,
Tyler,
I'm gonna have to step up here. I can see it coming.
Yeah, she probably did.
since
yeah,
Taylor
yeah.
Swift is a psyop, according to them,
Oh.
they're going to jump into all kinds of conspiracies.
They
You know,
are
the funny
so
thing.
butthurt.
Fuck
I
them and their
eviscerated.
conspiracy theories. I live in
Yeah.
a fact-based world. If they don't like it, fuck them again.
I eviscerated this maggot the other day on Facebook after the debate because he was saying, well, how can you call yourself an American when they just instilled her like some kind of a coup? I mean, nobody voted for her. And I said, dumbass, she was on the ticket.
Hello?
I voted for her on the ticket. If Biden died between now and then, I would be still voting for her. My vote would still be for her. That's how that works, dumbass.
I like that.
She's on the ticket. So that argument is out
You
the
are a
window. We have
disgusting
no good
lawyer.
arguments.
Period.
Nothing good. And she came out and just spanked him, slapped him
Well,
around,
and I wanna
hit him like a narc at a biker rally.
I wanna remind everybody. I don't know if you guys, on Tuesday we did our show and I said this that Keith Omerman said on his show on 9/9 because I was reading from his show that he thought that Donald Trump would start a conspiracy theory. And here you go with the Haitians eating the fucking cats and the fucking dogs. Like,
He said that 9/9?
yeah.
Okay.
He said that Donald Trump would start a conspiracy theory during the debate. I just go, you called it, man. 100% right
He
on.
had J.D.
That's
Vance
right.
kind of sprinkle it out there first.
Oh yeah.
But J.D. Vance denounced it hours before the debate even came about.
And
So
then
it's funny as hell
afterwards-
that his dumbass even repeated it in the debate because
but
it was
then-
already debunked.
Yeah, but then afterwards, JD's out there going, well, I've heard from constituents. I don't care what the fucking, the
he
cops
changed
say
it after?
and the fucking mayor
Listen,
and
I
everybody else
couldn't
says.
believe when he said that. I swear, if my jaw was made of glass, it would have shattered on my chest. Because I just couldn't believe that he actually fucking said that on national television in front of millions of people.
Yep.
who are, deciding whether or not to vote for him.
That's the thing.
That's why they do it. That's why they do it. That's the gaslight of it all. They do it because it's so absurd. Most people are going to say, well, he wouldn't say that on national television if it wasn't true, right? And somebody, some numbskull just now tuning in.
Yeah.
I've got two quick
things. The thing when he said, I saw it on TV.
I got two real quick things I want to say, and I forwarded these to Di the other day because I have a lot of fun on social media that I haven't been kicked off of yet. So my two posts yesterday were the designer operator of the Ocean Gate submarine had the concept of a plan. I thought that was a good one. And the other one I said is, I feel bad for all the MAGA folk out there. After all, that's the most schooling they've ever seen.
A concept of a plan. I love that. A concept of a plan.
Yeah.
Ocean Gate is the submarine that got, of course,
right, we have a concept of a plan.
So Tony wants to play this video for everybody right now, and these are for the cats in Cincinnati, Ohio, or Springfield.
Downtown, walking fast, faces pass, and I'm homebound. And I need you.
Turn off the music, we'll get hit.
Yeah, I've seen that without the music to it.
There was one that was
funnier,
it's like down. It's like, and then the cats like walk in there like, cats are getting out of.
That
Snoop
was
Dogg.
like that truck making it through all of those little tight spots.
But you've made a fool.
There was an angel on that person's shoulder.
That was threading a needle for sure.
You betcha.
No, it wasn't an angel.
Holy shit! When I
from
saw
a movie,
that,
it was set up. It was set up. It was from a movie.
Please don't drive if you're intoxicated.
Here's the one. What does it say? What's the headline say?
No promises.
Cats in Ohio right now.
Well, then don't get me started. Don't get me started, Brian.
Will we get hit for this music too?
Yes.
Fuck.
Lalo Schifrin.
All right. Oh my god. Look at that.
What you looking at?
Oh yeah.
Cats are badass.
Cats are totally badass.
Cats are badass, just period, in general.
Yes.
Badass.
They're just badass.
Whoa! Now we're in the tree, we can't get down. Whoa!
Okay. I've gone to the
Look at in between the buildings.
Yep. Oh yeah.
I'm trying to go live. So I'll give it a second.
Look at this.
Yeah.
Absolutely
On
precious.
one pole.
Aww.
I've got a tortie, which is a little 5-pound kitty. Oh yeah, that works. That's a turnaround.
They make that shit work.
Yeah.
I
Cats
can
are
only
just
imagine,
so cool.
going the whole time. I just don't want to get hit for the fucking music, so whatever.
And that's why I'm a crazy cat lady for those fine examples right there.
There's your baby.
That's my baby kitten right there.
Yeah.
That's my everything. That's my little 5-pound tortie cat, teddy bear.
Yeah, so there's a lot of cat people around here. We love. Do you still have a cat, Tim?
No.
Oh, sorry, bro.
Sorry, Tim.
Doobie's under the bed.
So, yeah, I loved this because JD Vance came out and he's like, after Taylor Swift
Davenports
endorsed.
are people too.
After Taylor Swift endorsed Kamala, he came out on like Fox or something, and he was like, "Well, I don't really think she's an out of touch billionaire and blah 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 blah." And I'm like, "Motherfucker, you just described Donald Trump, number one, number two." JoJo from Jersey says, "Let me get this straight. According to Republicans, a pop star isn't qualified to say who should be president, but a reality TV game show host is qualified to be president. Do I have that straight?"
Yeah. Plus, they have Kevin
This is so
Sorbo.
ridiculous.
Plus, Kevin Sorbo's on his side. TV's
Hercules?
TV's Hercules. TV's bad syndicated Hercules.
Yeah.
Who didn't even have muscles is somehow on their side.
And I'll tell you what, did you see Elon Musk's post?
Oh my God!
Holy fucking
It's
shit!
the creepiest thing since Joe Rogan did that thing
Stop
about the Haktua girl.
the fucking presses.
How fucking creepy line passing
Elon
was that?
Musk said, quote, "Fine, Taylor, you win. I will give you a child and guard your cats with my life." It was so creepy, disgusting, and
Total
rapey.
creepo.
I can't even
Creepo.
begin. He already has like
the
14
hell?
fucking kids.
I told you how I made my money in college. In college, I was a
stalker shit.
musician, and I would play all of the frat boy parties, all the frat parties. And I made a lot of money off of the frat houses.
I know.
But I told you before, the second that I got in there, I felt so creepy about doing it because these guys are the rapiest, creepiest motherfuckers on the planet, and this falls right in there. This falls right into one of those frat boy assholes that I would have seen back in my 20s.
Doesn't he have a child with one of his stepchildren?
He has 6 children with 3
bizarre
different
shit like
women,
that.
and
This
most
is
of
like
the children
Skull
won't
and
talk to
Bones
him.
meets Dead Poets Society, evil side meets. Yeah, just a bunch of weird, freaking wealthy, eccentric people playing out their freaking trip on the rest of the world. And they need to stop now. It needs to end. They are the source of every bit of misery on the earth. Just a handful of oligarchs. And there's 8 billion of us. We need to take these motherfuckers down.
That's right. That's absolutely right. Because about 10 people own all
Everything.
of the wealth in North America. And that's huge. And if you look at the wealth across the United States and all the money that's been put out there, there is a $43 trillion deficit between the amount of money that went out there and the amount of money that is out there. So that money is somewhere. There's a lot of people using money.
Crypto.
And the crypto shit is coming in. It turns out the crypto is all the dark money laundering.
Guns, drugs, and human trafficking. That's all it's fucking used for.
It's crazy.
I do want to also say that a new report has come out that a quarter of Trump supporters say they will reconsider their vote. A quarter after last night's debate.
Really?
Do you know that's a lot? That's,
It is.
We've got I don't know how many Republicans.
Because none of them went to school. That's at least 50% to them.
Republicans are coming out of the woodwork endorsing her, which I say a day late and $1 short, motherfucker. You should have done that 9 motherfucking years ago.
He's grabbing ketchup packets by the handful right now and just squeezing them in his hands. He's not even throwing them at the wall. He's just squeezing them.
You can only do one at a time. His hands aren't that big, Vinny Loco.
The great McNugget fall.
So I also want to just say that, here we go with the stochastic terrorism again. Haitians in Springfield, Ohio are keeping their children at home and reporting damage to their property as anti-immigrant conspiracy theories spread, fanned by statements from Trump and Vance. And I was like, you know what, motherfuckers, I knew this was going to happen.
Yeah, of course.
I knew it was
That's
going
why
to happen.
he did it.
Look at the father that had to get up and tell them to shut the hell up about their kid.
Yeah.
Vance wants to couch the topic.
The son, the father of the son who was killed in a traffic accident by a Haitian, was like, "Stop using my son's death as a political tool."
Exactly.
It's disgusting. They're
beyond disgusting. They are disgusting.
It's beyond disgusting.
They're not human. They're not human. They have no human traits. None.
So, if you guys do want to call in, you can call in at 248-780-9775 if you want to call in. We have
Rates
about
and fees apply.
It's our last hour. Beyond the transgender surgery and all that bullshit, he looked like shit. He wouldn't look at her, wouldn't say her name, kept pointing at her. He seemed pissed off and whiny.
Yeah.
And acting like a petulant child and fucking, spreading conspiracy theories. She
Mark P.
walked over, shook his hand. Her facial expressions were
Mark
epic.
P.
Hello, Mark P.
She was cool, calm, and prepared and presidential, and he had nothing but fucking horse shit to spread. Mark P, thank you for calling in, man. What's going on?
Thank you, Mark P.
Hey,
Happy Friday Eve, everybody.
Thank you.
I guess I had a few more things to add. Kamala's expressions were fucking priceless.
Epic.
She was well coached, knowing that the camera was going to be on her at all times, and at times she was just visibly laughing at Donnie.
Yes.
And I don't know if 5X, if you have the quote where Donnie says something. I don't like when people. I'm not going to do this impression. Fuck that. He says, I don't like when people laugh at me, and it's said in such a serious manner.
None of
she was just kicking
none of his MAGA cult like it either, because I do it to them all the time.
5X.
Mark, if you have it, send me the clip. We'll play it.
5X has nothing.
I'll see if I can find it.
Just so you know.
And then, Kamala just set him up so perfectly. She pointed out his love for dictators. And later on, Donnie references, he brags about his friendship with Viktor Orban, the Hungarian prime minister.
And he bragged about dictators.
And the way she pointed out, Donnie was fired by 81 million Americans, and he seems to be having problems dealing with that.
Oh, so that really got to him big time, too.
Everything did. She knew how to pick at all the little pieces.
It's going to be 100 million this time. Going to beat him by 100 million votes.
It's going to be a landslide.
We're going to beat him by 100 million votes. I that's the number I see.
Yeah.
It's going to be bigger than the Obama landslide that Obama won by. This is going to be a bigger landslide, I believe.
Yeah.
Because we're even going to have the wives of some of these MAGA assholes who are going to be like, fucking, I'm going to vote for a woman. They're going to vote for a woman. Because they want to, because they know it's right, because they know that they should, and they know that she's not a fucking tyrannical asshole like most of the people in their lives are. So I think we're going to get that. We're going to get everything else. Every intelligent human being on the planet is going to be voting for her if you live in the United States and can vote here. Love it.
Yeah, that's awesome. And for those that tuned into the debate, all you had to do was watch that first 6 minutes where abortion was brought to the forefront, and that I think that issue alone is going to lose it for Trump. So that I don't remember.
Who the fuck are they to tell us what we can do with our body?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. What did I say that out loud?
You should scream it out loud, Benny Logan. Keep talking.
He lost by 7 million to Biden. It's going to be. I think it's going to be a hell of a lot more than that.
Yeah.
Just as Brian, as you pointed out, I think a lot of these wives of maggots they're going to quietly vote for Kamala.
Mm-hmm.
But Tristan Snell, he's the prosecutor that took down Trump for that. Was it the Trump University?
Yeah.
He took a shot at J.D. Vance about the Taylor Swift comment, where he said, "I don't think many people are going to be influenced by a billionaire celebrity who I think is disconnected from the interest and the problems of most Americans." And then Tristan Snell kind of follows it up. Who's going to tell him? He's got that big laughing emoji next to it. I mean, these guys are just falling all over themselves.
With the squirty tears.
I know, but
yeah, I'm going to post it in there.
Nice.
It's kind of a slow-moving avalanche. It's like a slow-mo avalanche.
Yeah. Even though avalanches happen very fucking fast, they just look slow because it's such a tremendously big thing that's moving. Try to outrun an avalanche and tell me how slow it is.
I just want to say blue tomato. If you want to get in contact with me through WhatsApp, why don't you just email me at 21stcenturysuffragettes@gmail.com and we'll get in contact that way.
There you go.
Yeah, because we don't have an international number for people who overseas to call in, unfortunately. So you can, but it would cost you money. I know that. I'm pretty sure.
Oh, money.
So anyway,
root of all evil.
Anyway, I will. I will yield back my time. Is that the correct way to say it, Big Steph fan? I know you corrected me the other night. but anyway. Pleasure chatting with you all.
Love you, Mark.
Thank you, Mark.
Thank you, Mark. We love you so much.
Time later. Looking forward to that. All right.
Mark,
Bye.
this wouldn't be the show it is without you. Thank you so much. But I want to point out, I'm so sorry, Mark. I interrupted in the middle of what you were talking about because I looked up and I got really happy and really, I didn't know that you actually got that for a second. You need to show this. This is my favorite design that I've seen recently. Isn't this not brilliant? I love this. Love that. Di is modeling it for us right now.
Oh yeah, the cap. Yeah, I've seen that. The Kamala cap.
I have seen this. I've only seen this actually in ads, and I actually have one on order. I don't have it yet.
7 of 9 from Star Trek has this hat.
Well, yeah, Jerry Ryan.
Oh, Jerry Ryan. She's a Michigander also, I believe, isn't she?
Is she?
No, I think she's from Ohio, actually, but
or
regardless,
I think she's either Illinois or Michigan. I can't remember.
Oh, it might be Illinois then, because I know Kristen Stewart is from here, and a couple of others. But that hat, that is a brilliant hat. I love that hat. That's my favorite hat.
For those that have issues with pronouncing her name, that does it. That does the trick. That's
and
a great,
takes it
that's
out.
a great trick to remember it.
Yeah, and remember that it's a Republican thing to mispronounce someone's name. It's part of a frat boy thing that they do where they, it's hazing. To them, it's like, we're going to haze the hell out of them. So instead of calling him Saddam Hussein, we're going to call him Saddam. So Saddam.
Yeah.
So Saddam this and Saddam that.
Right.
And
for those on our side, I know there's been a couple people that in one of our recent Zooms that took issue with me pointing out that the mispronunciation. You got to get her name right. Get her name fucking right.
Yes. Yeah.
She's going to be the president of the United States. Get the name fucking right.
So the name is Madam President.
She could get it right every time, but my brain
The name is Madam
All right,
President.
Mark P, get the fuck out of here. You need to drop
Mark P.
You need to drop my email in the chat. That's what you need to do. It's your job. All right, get the fuck out of here. I love
Mark P,
you.
go check out bbgvoice.com. Enjoy.
I'll be back, Mark.
I'm going to start acting like Stephanie Miller with my baseball hat on and just hang up on people.
I didn't know you had. I did not see it until just during that bit, and I love
about 2 weeks ago.
It was a very good score.
About
by the
2
way,
weeks
the way you came
ago.
about owning the hat.
I freaking love the hat.
All right, hold on, Ali Osher, hold on before you talk.
Ali,
about
hello.
2 weeks ago, Tony and I went out on the boat, and one of our boater friends was waving us down, and it was really still, and I was like, are they dead in the water? Do they need help? You know what I mean? And so we went right over there, and she's like, oh, I bought 10 of these. I just wanted to give you one. And I'm like, come alive. Yeah, baby.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, no, it was so awesome. And I didn't even know they were political. You know what I mean?
You randomly came across that hat because I think that is the most brilliant political hat.
Yeah. She bought 10 of them. She's like, I'm giving them to every woman I know.
Love it.
I'm getting a hat. If I have to draw my own on there,
There you go.
I will go and get some of that fabric glue or that the paints and make my own. I have to have one. It's a hat, a shirt, something.
Go to
there's nothing wrong with being creative. You're allowed to do that.
So
it's not banned yet.
Ali Osher is on the phone. Ali Osher, hi, honey. Thank you for calling in. Sorry to keep you on hold.
Hey, everybody. I tell you though, I was enjoying that debate after the first 30 minutes, and then I was like, should I start a poll or a post about will Trump say 20 things that are stupid? And I was like, the cats and dogs. Are you kidding me? I mean, what is this, a South Park episode? Get out of here.
Yeah, stupid Trump bingo.
That's exactly what it is.
Stupid Trump bingo.
I know, and then it's I started laughing. I said, they better find a charity to support if they want some real votes. After that nonsense. Cats and dogs.
Your dad, friend. I'm not your buddy, yeah?
Big mama kisses.
Just for you, Ali Osher. A little drop from South Park.
I'm telling you, man. And then
I'm not your buddy, yeah?
I know. Did you see the memes I just sent you today? They were great. With Kamala doing the Karate Kid thing with the foot, and the other meme where Trump is ranting and raving, but he's in a puddle on the floor while she's looking down at him. That was just great. those memes were great.
Nothing like the human earwax he is.
Yeah. And then there's the Dr. Seuss one, dogs and cats, with Trump holding a platter of a dog in one hand and a platter of a cat in another. But it's the Dr. Seuss art, from the old days. It's so funny.
Nice.
So funny.
Oh,
Nice.
Ali.
Yeah. Yeah, there you go. The New
Well,
Yorker.
who's your
I see
special
it.
guest there, Benny?
This is Clementine.
Hi, Clementine.
And she's my baby.
Yeah.
But she's one of 4, so.
I saw Clementine.
But she's the one who comes up and cuddles up in my arms and
Yeah, big kisses.
demands
for
me
Clementine.
kiss her head.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, big kisses demanded.
Yeah.
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 And then of course Trump saying there won't be any third debate, and I'm like, yeah, you've already spewed all your junk anyway. There is no point for a third debate. You don't know any real policy anyway.
Yeah. If somebody kicks my ass so bad that I need oxygen afterwards, I don't fucking challenge them to another fight. That's how
I
that
know,
goes.
and then right, yeah. And then he keeps going, I did so wonderful, 83 to 7. It's like, those aren't real numbers, dude, if you're talking about a poll. Those aren't real numbers.
He's too much.
He's so stupid.
He's just too
He's
much.
So stupid and arrogant.
Allie, I'm
God
going
almighty.
through some of these memes. They're great. I'm going to hang up right now because I want to go through this thing from
Okay.
Linda Ronstadt. So thank you so much,
Okay.
man. I
Thank
appreciate
you, Allie,
it. Thank
for
you for all your
everything.
memes. They're
Everything you
awesome.
do.
They're awesome.
Okay. All
Okay,
right. Have a
so-
good night, guys.
I want to get
Love
to
you.
this.
You're one of the good ones.
So we know the Foo Fighters and
I'm just kidding, Allie. You're one
fucking
of
the
the
White
best ones.
Stripes and all these rock and roll musicians
There's a
are
meme.
suing the fucking shit out of fucking Trump for using their goddamn music. Marvin Gaye, Celine
B-52s.
Dion, B-52s.
Yep.
Okay, like there's a litany. Okay.
Yes.
So I caught this and I could not I wanted to like and share it, but I couldn't like and share it because the person had a block on their liking and sharing, you know what I mean, thing on whatever. So it doesn't
Well, then
matter.
you click on it, you copy the image, and then you
I know, but I
repost it.
couldn't find it on my phone. If I could do it a screenshot on my phone, but I had it on the computer, and I don't know how to do a screenshot on the computer. So whatever, we'll move on. So we don't have to go over my computer non-skills. Yeah, thank you. My a little illiteracy. I have to get my fucking glasses on.
It's
So-
a damn good thing you got that hat.
Linda fucking wrote this, and I'm loving all these musicians coming out and using their fame and their notoriety to,
But are they Scott Baio?
No.
Are they Kevin Sorbo?
They're using their fame for good, and I really, really like it. So,
Are they Kid
Linda
Rock?
Rodstadt, 9/11, San Francisco. Trump is holding a rally this Thursday in a rented hall in my hometown, Tucson. I would prefer to ignore that sad fact, but since the building has my name on it, I need to say something. It saddens me to see the former president bring his hate show to Tucson, a town deep in Mexican-American roots and a joyful, tolerant spirit. I just don't deplore his toxic politics, his hatred of women, immigrants, and people of color, his criminality, dishonesty, and ignorance. Although there's that, for me it comes down to this. In Nogales and across the southern border, the Trump administration systematically ripped apart migrant families seeking asylum. Family separation made orphans of thousands of little children and babies and brutalized their desperate mothers and fathers. It remains a humanitarian catastrophe that Physicians for Human Rights said met the criteria of torture. There is no forgiving or forgetting the heartbreak he caused. Trump first ran for president warning about rapists coming in from Mexico. I'm worried about keeping a rapist out of the White House. Linda Rodstadt, P.S. to J.D. Vance. I raised 2 adopted children in Tucson as a single mom. They're both grown and living in their own houses. I live with a cat. Am I half a childless cat lady because I'm unmarried and didn't give birth to my kids? Call me what you want, but this cat lady will be voting proudly in November for Kamala Harris and Tim Wolf. Thank you very much.
Damn Skippy. Damn Skippy.
Very, very, very eloquently put.
And
they're gonna have their bio's gonna be blue.
Yeah, I love that. The bio is gonna be blue. The wave is blue. Everything is gonna be blue. It's gonna be coming through in a massive blue wave.
Yes. We want to
call from Jupiter Judy.
Hello, Jupiter Judy.
Hi, Judy.
Hello. How you guys doing?
Doing phenomenal. How are you?
I saw on Jimmy Kimmel, I think it was last night because I watched it today on YouTube. Jane Fonda was on.
Yes.
And boy, she was really good. And Jimmy Kimmel says,
sure
so how's my friend that gets arrested all the time?
Yeah, please do look it up. I would play the clip on the show, but we got dinged so hard the last time we played something like that yeah.
Well, yeah.
I thought we were gonna get taken.
That's why I don't send it to you.
The only time we got taken off the air
Jimmy Kimmel
is when
was
I
Jane
said
Fonda, and it was about maybe 10-minute clip or so. So it wasn't too much. But I just thought that was pretty cool.
No, it was a great 10-minute segment. She was like, oh, yeah, I get arrested, but I want my kids to know that I actually tried to do something. I didn't just sit on my ass and do anything. And I used my fame for good.
I didn't sit around and complain about it. I tried to make changes
and not only that,
to
she's
society.
like, I'm an old white lady. They treat me a hell of a lot different. A famous old white lady. And they treat me a hell of a lot different than they would anybody else. So I just want you to
And
make
I
that
really
clear.
appreciated her saying that because that shows you what type of person she is.
She's great. She's great.
Have any of you ever heard Linda Ronstadt do mariachi music?
Yes, I have.
Yes.
She's
part
fucking
Mexican,
phenomenal.
isn't she?
Yeah, she's half Mexican. Yes,
she's
she
Latino.
is.
Yeah, she sings in Spanish, all of her stuff, and she actually does shows entirely in Spanish with flamenco guitarists, with all kinds of Mexican
she was
and Latino musicians. It's incredible. Love it.
Formally, to do opera.
Okay.
I mean, she
remember
toured
hearing
with the
that stuff
Nelson
in
Riddle
college.
Orchestra, which was also a whole nother fucking genre.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, she plays every fucking thing. She covers everything in her music.
That's right.
I know.
She's timeless.
And I remember in college, somebody brought over like one of her albums that was in Spanish, and I didn't know that she did it in Spanish. And we were all like dancing all over the place, and somebody came over, whose music is that? And we told them, they were like, no way. We're like, yep, look at the album cover.
Do you know who?
Just listen to the voice.
Do you know who the band was that backed her up?
It's not the favorite. She's on one of them.
I'm sorry. She's amazing. She's amazing.
Who backed who up?
Linda Ronstadt.
Brian.
The band that worked with her the most and backed her up on most of her albums. It's going to sound really obvious to you once I say it. The Eagles.
Okay.
Glenn Frey was a writing partner of hers.
Okay, yeah.
And when you listen to that, you listen to any of the Eagles music and you're like, yeah, that's fucking Linda Ronstadt. Like, they're backing up Linda Ronstadt for the first two albums before they officially became the Eagles.
It's just like James Taylor would play and then Carly Simon would come out, or vice versa.
Yeah, and who's
even
the
after
guy
they divorced.
Who's the guy?
Yeah, way off track here. We can talk about music all night, but thanks, Jupiter Judy, for calling in. That's a whole nother show.
Have a great one. I thought the debate was awesome, and I sat here with such a smile on my face. I think it took me 3 hours to come down from the smile.
We're still smiling.
Yeah.
Thank you, Judy.
Smiling.
Thank you, Judy.
Take care, you guys. Love you, bye.
Love you, Judy. Bye.
Love you back.
During the debate, Tony and I, first of all, Tony was screaming at the television, "Finish him!" And I'm just like, dude, calm down. I can't hear what's going on. He's like, finish him.
Mortal Kombat move.
Yeah, and I just like, I couldn't stop giggling, and then he gets nuttier and nuttier, and and look, you guys, we have it's like 2 weeks until the Walz-Vance debate on October 1st.
Oh boy,
that's going to happen, but there is never going to be another debate.
Oh, I don't think he'll do it again
between these two.
I don't think he'll do it again.
He's demanding already that.
I wish I knew
News.
how to do a poll. Anybody know how to do a poll? I totally wish I knew how to do a poll in chat. I want a poll that says, do you think Trump will do another debate? Yes or no? And so
Everyone
I totally
in the poll, say
raise
yes
your hand
or say no.
Raise your hand if you think he won't,
because
that's the only way I can
I'm
tell.
saying hands down because he's not going to do it.
Do we know how to do a poll yet? Like I want to learn how to do that.
Tony
so
doesn't
bad.
know how to keep Clarice from overheating
Bullshit,
if it's over
he
70
does
degrees
now.
outside.
Don't stop busting his
Oh
balls.
yeah, that's because you've got a big old fan in front of the thing with a bowl of ice. People don't see that low tech shit fucking all over the cameras. But that's happening right now.
Lawyer.
Little mice.
Period.
They've trained mice to come out with little fucking pieces of ice and drop them down into the fucking bowl. It's insane.
Stop it.
It's fucking
The ball
Ratatouille
busting
on
has
crack
got to stop.
over here.
Ratatouille.
Ratatouille. Yeah.
Thank you. It's Krakatouille.
Or like Krakatoa. Krakatouille.
Yeah.
Clarice is actually
Rubs
running
the lotion
tonight,
on its skin, or
and
else
he's got
gets the hose again.
Yeah, he's got all the
Not
neon
the
back going
hose.
on it.
And
I show up with my little tablet, and it works.
Everybody's aware that tomorrow's the Friday the 13th, right?
Amen. Yeah. That's
yeah,
why
that's
I
our
have a
friend's
Friday
birthday.
the 13th horror movie, festival going at my house.
So
yeah.
what
Do
would
you-
you wear to a Friday
people
the
usually do something
13th
sillier,
birthday party?
You know.
My family goes back to the
What's
Knights
that?
Templar. I guess it's not supposed to be a good luck day for them.
That's right. Yeah. In 1390, Friday the 13th dates back to
Tony
1390.
should show up.
Usually
as a
been
Knights
good luck for
Templar.
me.
Yeah.
Huh? What's that?
It's our friend's birthday tomorrow.
happy birthday.
Oh, yay.
And
Yeah.
she's having a party, and she's working up the Friday the 13th end of it, right?
Yeah.
And I'm like, what could you wear? And Tony should show up as a Knights Templar. It'd be so
Yes.
There you go.
That's where it started. That's where it started.
Okay.
That's what Lisbeth was trying to tell us.
Yeah. It was a massive.
Call from Kathy Zinn.
The King of France owed too much money to the Knights Templar, and in 1390, on Friday the 13th, he said, "That's it. There's no more Knights Templar. We don't owe them anymore because we're going to kill them all." And that's where Friday the 13th came about as, bad luck and everything else.
All right. Hi, Kathy.
Hi, Kathy.
Thank you for calling in.
Hello.
Hello.
Hey guys, just finishing my last week of training on my new job. Wanted to call in real quick and say hi.
Congratulations.
And what I wanted to point out was that at the end, Kamala had a rally in North Carolina today.
It was great.
And at the very end of her speech, she emphasized to everybody, we are the underdog. We have a lot of work to do. And she said, do not ignore the fact that there are forces that are going to work really hard against us.
Yep.
So we have to work just as hard. And then I saw this article. Remember our friend Leonard Leo?
Oh, yeah.
He's a rich right-wing douchebag. That
he's the one
probably,
giving all the gifts to SCOTUS.
Right. He's pretty much the one who put together our Supreme Court. Anyway, he's now saying that he's pissed off, and he's telling, because he's got like $1 billion to donate to his conservative causes, and he's threatening to withhold money from the dozens of groups he supports unless they develop plans to weaponize their ideas. He's calling for conservative groups to get more aggressive to send shockwaves through the ecosystem. He wants less conversation, more action, fewer seminars, more campaigns as a part of the plan to, and this is in quotes, crush liberal dominance at the choke points of influence and power in our society.
That fucking scumbag.
He told the groups in a letter obtained by Axios. The goal should be to direct funding to operationalize or weaponize the conservative vision.
Yeah, we got.
So he's telling.
We got the Russians doing this. We got Leonard Leo and Harlan Crow fucking financing this shit.
But
the
this
Federalist
is Leonard Leo
Society.
that she's saying, right?
We are working against a lot of big forces that are well funded.
Can I point out? I've never heard of this Leonard Lowe.
Leonard Leo.
Leonard Leo.
You never heard of him?
Leonard Leo.
I've never heard of this guy
You've
before.
heard of Harlan Crow with the Hitler.
Harlan Crow, I know all about.
Leonard Leo is another douchebag, and if you
Yeah.
saw him, he's like, he's like another. He's a midget. You know what I mean? Like that. I don't even know how about.
Yes,
he's a wee fella.
he's a short,
He's a
stocky,
wee fella.
stupid-looking
Yeah,
guy.
yeah.
He's like a
Very
short
wee,
Rush
wee
Look at the
Limbaugh.
flag behind me.
He's a wee
fella.
fella with lots of money. Okay, so
he's a leprechaun, is what you're saying.
yeah, but he's funny. He's been funding the right and all these judges and all this bullshit. He's behind all this shit too.
It's not all the Neapolitan folks are going to be, funding the right. This is a name I actually have never heard before. So thank you so much, Kathy, for letting me know about this individual as being
Federalist
another
Society.
asshole. I did not know about this douchebag.
Yeah,
He helped build the Federalist Society.
Okay.
And he put together their agenda. Basically, he's the architect for putting together the conservative Supreme Court to get rid of Roe v. Wade. He's behind he's behind it, as well as Harlan Crow. I mean, there's a number of these assholes out there.
Wait,
they were like Project 2025 before Project 2025.
Everybody stop. There was a picture of them at that secret society fucking place in California.
Bohemian Grove.
Bohemian Groves, yes.
Bohemian Groves,
Leonard Leo, Harlan Crow, Clarence Thomas, fucking who else was there? There was like 8 dudes in the fucking picture. They're all in on it.
Yeah. He's one of the ones in that picture.
You
that
guys
I
know
didn't
the
know who
picture
the
I'm
hell
talking
he was.
about. Yes, everybody knows.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
At the time I saw it, I knew everyone else, but I didn't know this douchebag. So this is interesting to me. Thank you, Kathy, for bringing this up to my,
Well, you have to work, dude, so I understand that some shit slips through the fucking cracks that you're not finding out.
Snap out of it.
I
know.
I get the nightly news.
There's so many right-wing douchebags. It's hard to keep track of all these fucking assholes.
Yeah.
It's like, I just wanted to bring it up because this just came across my radar. It's a report in Axios, and they're naming off groups such as Teneo, T-E-N-E-O, Honest Elections Project. Honest Elections Project is not like Mark Elias. This is a group that's trying to fix elections and gerrymander so that the Republicans win all the time. Consumers Research, bunch of bullshit. And Do Not Harm. No, they plan on doing all kinds of harm. And so just want to let you know, Leonard Leo's out there saying, you're not doing enough. And if you don't weaponize yourselves for my agenda, I'm cutting off your funding.
Okay, so that's a new name for me. That's good for me to know. Thank you so much for,
Kathy,
you're very
thank
welcome.
you so
Guys,
much for calling in.
I really like that.
And just like Kamala says, when we fight, we win.
That's
all right, guys, you have a good one.
Freedom, I can't breathe.
Let me ask you this: and thank you so much, Kathy. Have a great day. We thank you for calling in, and I just want to throw out there that if you look at it, any single big conflict that we had when we were kids, what happened? You went to your ma. Ma had to decide it. Ma had to come out, decide what was fair, what was going on, what's real. And you know what? Everybody trusted everybody else's ma at the time because they're a ma. They're going to, look out for all of you. And that's something that Ireland had at one point when we had Mary MacDonald as a president. We have Higgins right now. And who knows what's going to happen in the next 3 years in Ireland. We might get another female president. You know why? Because we've already had one, and we've already seen. You know what?
I'm just stoked that
did
America
fucking good for the country.
Well, they have what was the German chancellor's name?
Merkel.
Yeah.
Angela Merkel.
Yeah, she was great. We have the one from New Zealand, the one, you know what I mean? Like, women who are fucking rocking it in politics.
Once you bring a woman into the
bullshit.
leadership,
I don't know if you guys know, we're sick and tired of this fucking bullshit.
You should be. You should be. Because it's a bunch of guys telling you what you should do with your own body, trying to treat you as if you're property, because for a long time you were property, and looking at you like, what are you telling me about money? Because up until 1974, you couldn't even have a fucking bank account. And all of that was because of the Republican fucking right-wing assholes trying to keep women down.
You guys, if you want to see something really awful, watch the beginning of our Tuesday show. It was
it is awful.
A montage.
Our Tuesday show is normally.
No, it was a montage of fucking right-wing assholes and what their plan is and how they want to treat women. If you missed that, please go back and watch our episode 47.
And watch them all.
In the beginning.
And like them all. And subscribe. Bloody well subscribe. Without you subscribing, we couldn't do this show. So keep going and subscribing, please.
Yeah, smash that like.
Hit it.
Hit it.
Bring your friends.
Make happy banter in the comment section when you come back. Make a comment and, then somebody else can respond to your comment and so on and so on and so on.
Comments help, yes. Comments help too.
Commercial.
Yeah. We have a very active chat community, so you jump in here and you can say stuff. People are talking back to you all the time, and we're all like-minded. So,
Call from Petrazzi.
Hi, Petrazzi.
Petrazzi.
Hello, hello.
Hi, Petrazzi.
Hello, can we hear you?
Can you hear me?
Yeah. Go ahead.
Yes, ma'am.
Hi.
Hi. Go ahead, honey. What's going on?
Well, I just wanted to say I agree with you guys. Kamala wiped the floor with him, and it was funny to see Kamala abort a 78-year-old baby right on live television. I enjoyed
ABC aired the murder of a 78-year-old baby on television.
Oof.
That's
I know it.
Yeah. I love it.
I loved it. I loved it.
She spanked him with a
the smile
Forbes
heard around the
magazine.
world. Everybody could feel everybody else's smile. I just know it, and it was
Prevention
global.
magazine.
It was a global smile.
It was. It
felt
was.
good.
So I just
It
wanted
felt
to say
good.
hi to everybody. I'm enjoying your show, and
Thank you, darling.
you guys have a great
Bye.
night. I love you all.
Thank you.
All right.
We love you.
Take care.
Thank you for joining. And by all means, call in again next week. And everybody out there, make certain that you hit that like button. Make certain you hit the subscribe, because we do more than just this show. Diane comes out here, and Diane is one of the most amazing musicians I've ever met. I should know that because I'm the most amazing musician you've ever met. And when she comes out and she plays, she has the voice of a fucking angel. And when she comes out and does a show, you're going to want to watch it. You're going to want to watch her music. She is incredible at what she does. She could use a better guitarist like me,
in the
but
background
I
is not a
can't play
green
as much
screen.
anymore.
That's her
so.
actual studio.
Yeah, she's incredible. She's really, really good. I've always said Diane has one of the best voices I've ever worked with in my life. Just phenomenal. Just fantastic.
Donald Trump.
So you have to
talked.
go back and look at some of the music stuff that she's done. Come back.
Bye-bye, honey.
And if she's doing a live thing, do it live.
I'm there Sunday. I'm there live on Sundays. All right. You guys have a good night. I'll talk to you later.
Love
You
you,
as
Diane.
well. Thank you, Petrazzi.
All right.
Thank you.
Sorry, I thought she was already gone. I was just going on and on about Di.
Brainless, dickless,
Diane.
When is she playing Sunday, 7 o'clock?
fat ass.
Okay, so during the debate, Kamala had this pause where she paused for a second, and everybody in the audience was literally like, we were screaming motherfucker at the TV screen. I'll tell you, that's what we were doing. But there was this pause, and it was so brilliant, and then this meme came up, and I hope we don't get dinged for it. We probably will, but I don't give two shits on this one. This one's too good to pass up.
I know what it is, and I have a comment.
Do you ever look at someone and wonder what is going on inside their head?
Scumbag, fuckface, dickhead, asshole, half-witted moron, no good, rotten, four-flushing, brainless, dickless, hopeless, heartless, fat-ass, bug-eyed, dirt-eating piece of slime.
Sad, strange little man.
Insecure junkyard motherfucker!
Former president.
Oh my God, I can't stand that man's face. It's
brilliant moment there, because it's not only funny, but from that moment on, she only referred to him as former president, which got deeper and deeper under his skin.
Yeah, he didn't like that. He loves being called.
He did not like that at all, did he?
Here's Wanda Sykes saying it.
Wanda, I love her. Yeah. That's not Wanda Sykes, but let's hear Wanda Sykes say it.
Isn't that her?
Yep.
That's like her.
Yeah, that's her.
I keep thinking about that debate.
Oh, that is her.
And the thing that stayed with me is how she was able to call him a motherfucker without calling him a motherfucker. That was genius. With just a look. Yeah, and we all heard it. When she said,
and this former president,
we all heard it.
We all heard it.
All heard her call him a motherfucker without calling him a motherfucker.
Call him a motherfucker.
This was genius.
Yeah, I love you, Wanda.
Oh, that was good. That was good.
Because that's what, like, we were screaming.
I have been, a few of you know this, a little miffed with celebrities in general.
Yeah.
Because I think they should have spoke up a long time ago.
I agree.
They're speaking up at the 11th hour here, and I just. Just because you're stars doesn't mean you have to wait. Don't wait.
Yeah, but Diane, what time do you play on Sunday?
Rotunda, Araputa.
What's the chick with the green hair? The singer.
Araputa.
Oh.
She's like new, like the last,
I don't know.
5
Megan
years.
Thee Stallion.
No.
Billie Eilish.
Billie
Eilish.
Yeah,
Eilish.
Billie Eilish. She did a video. We got celebrities coming out of the woodwork who are saying this is fucking.
Wait a minute.
But listen,
Wendy is your show.
I don't. I feel in one way that strategically it's a good move, but in the light of the direct threat, I wish they had spoken up sooner because of their celebrity.
But
that's just my, that's my opinion.
I just think that he's such an existential threat. We've seen it since January 6th, we know.
Yeah.
So I think it's a little different this fucking go around. And by the way, I'm going to be playing music 7 p.m. Sundays.
Awesome.
Right here on YouTube and Twitch. I'm thinking about moving it to Diane Live, my Diane Russell Live. I don't know. I just don't want to get the dings on this show.
Because I'm posting it.
On this show, do you think
I'll post it here.
All right. I'll do it here.
She's just thinking about it.
Do you think we can offset the awesome amounts of people that Scott Baio and Ted Nugent bring in now?
And Kevin Sorbo.
It's over. Well, Kevin Sorbo brings in -4 people everywhere he goes. We know that.
Well, yeah, and you got Taylor Swift, and you got...
Taylor Swift is a psyop. She's not real.
You got Taylor Swift.
She's not real.
You got
can't.
Beyonce.
Fake news.
And who's the
Fake
chick?
News.
Who's the chick who's the daughter of the country singer?
Satire.
Miley Cyrus.
Miley Cyrus just gave Party in the USA to fucking Harris campaign.
Yeah.
You know that her song, Party in the USA?
Yeah.
Okay, I don't know. All these musicians are giving their music to her and suing him for using their music. I love it on a daily. Being a musician, I fucking love it on a daily.
Who gave Trump his music? Beyonce. Like, just name all of them that gave Trump his music. Trump their music.
Maybe Kid Rock.
Trump can use all
Kid
of
Rock,
our
I don't
music.
even think did it.
Beyonce.
He's not playing Kid Rock songs at his fucking shows.
Beyonce.
His shows, listen to me. They are shows. His rallies.
They're revivalist tent meetings, is what they are from the 1930s tent, Dust Bowl.
They're Mark Burnett productions. Give me a fucking break.
If you don't believe in the Spanish Inquisition, we are going to kill you for not believing in Jeebus. Type tent revivalist meetings.
Well, that's just like your opinion,
we have like
man.
15 minutes left. I'd like to give Wizzy any floor time that she wants. Just so she's thinking while she's thinking about it. I loved Kamala's response on women. He was like, on abortion. He's like, everybody wanted it. Democrats wanted it, but everybody wanted it. No. And then they go to her, and she's like, women are bleeding out in hospital parking lots. They didn't want that.
Yeah.
They didn't want that. Nobody wants that. The little girls who are being victims of incest and rape, they don't want that.
Look at that shot. I love that shot.
But she was using his words against him.
Of course.
They all wanted it. They wanted it. No, they fucking didn't want it.
If you make a statement in court, do you think that the prosecutor is going to use your words against you?
Well,
they
of
absolutely
course,
are.
But she didn't come off as a lawyer.
That's why she's so fucking good.
She used his own tactics against him as well.
That's right.
She's the woman for the job.
And his narcissism.
She's the woman for the job. She's the man for the job. She is the person for the job. Period.
Wizzy, in my opinion, I think she really got to him. She poked the bear. I think she had shrinks and body language experts. What's your opinion? I really like to.
I agree. I think she studied well. She studied his rallies, and all he did was another rally. And he just kept repeating himself. And she studied him. I could see her now just going through the videotapes of all of his rallies, because she said you should have seen them. Then I love that she got the experts. She also knew exactly where to trigger him. Exactly. Surgically. She was surgical. Yeah. So yes, I think she won handily. And in my humble opinion.
Well, do you think that she actually, in your opinion, do you think that she talked to I think his body language is very important. Okay,
I'm sure.
And do you think that she also consulted shrinks? Because I
would think so.
Yeah.
I would think so. It would be dangerous not to.
His malignant narcissism and his sadism, because he's a malignant narcissist. It's so important to tap into. Benny, I'd like to hear from you. Like, what's your opinion? Do you think that those two things, and maybe even comedians? I would maybe even she added a comedian or two, or a writer from like a Seth Meyers show or something like that.
They're just other writers.
No, but
really.
Benny, what do you think?
To me, I just think it was Kamala. See, I still have a tie with it. Guys, it's going to take a minute. Yeah, I know. It's written right in my face.
I love it.
Listen, after
I definitely think it was her, but I
hear him and them keep saying it wrong, then I'll be able to get it straight in my head.
Right.
But I listen to them say it wrong so often that it comes out of my mouth wrong.
Old boy hazing, yeah.
Right. Sorry about that, Madam President.
But Benny, do you think that? I mean, I know that it was her. it was very authentic. Don't get me wrong when I'm saying that I feel like she consulted body language experts, shrinks, and I would say even now,
they all have their prep people. They all do. They all have a team of people,
sure.
and I understand that. But she brought on the stank like nobody else can. Like nobody can teach, like nobody can fucking instill in you. You know how to deliver the stank when you know how to deliver the stank. That's all there is to it. And she delivered. She delivered.
She was so prepared. She even brought out the population of Polish people in Pennsylvania, which I guarantee you Donald Trump never knew, didn't even give two shits a fucking about.
Too low a number, yeah.
You know what I mean? And how, Ukraine, if Ukraine falls, it's going to affect the rest of fucking Eastern Europe. But, he doesn't give two shits. He would give Putin Ukraine.
You're being very
That's how he'd solve the fucking problem.
Slava
basically
Ukraine.
What she said.
There I am, Slava.
Slava Ukraine, yeah.
Yeah. Well, Ukraine is kicking ass right now, and I think it's a beautiful thing, and I hope this war ends soon. I really, really do.
It might be close because we just...
You can act like a man! What's the matter with you?
That's what I feel like Kamala did to him last night. You can act like a man!
Outside of the debate, there was a whole thing that happened today that was a big thing towards Slava Ukraine.
On mic.
Towards Slava Ukraine, there's a whole thing that happened today about them getting the longer range
missiles.
Not quite the ICBMs that they wanted, but they are the non-ICBMs, so they're non-continental ballistic missiles. So they're getting these Silver Swords that they have set up, and this is going to change the game. Because we've already seen Ukraine take the fight to Russia. Because what happens, again, in any type of a major fight, if you're getting into it, if you're on the defense, you're on the ropes, you're totally defending yourself. But if you're fighting yourself, fighting the other guy, and you see an opportunity to fight the other guy on his turf, pushing it away from yours... That's what you do, and that is what Ukraine has done. It is beautiful, it is wonderful, and that is what's going to win the war for Ukraine. We are now giving them longer-range ballistic missiles to be able to hit longer targets.
Russia is approaching
700,000
casualties.
Yes.
700,000, approaching that number.
Yeah, here's my wee. Here's my wee violin for those assholes.
The thing is,
it's fucking Russia.
Yeah, but the thing is it's the what do you call them? What do you call them? People?
Assholes?
No, when you take over a country and you use their fighters to fight your war.
Insurgents.
Thank you.
Yeah, but it's
okay. He's what Putin is doing is he's flailing right now because he's running out of his own soldiers. He's trying to bring them from all of the places in the world that he's tried to disrupt. He's trying to pull soldiers in, and he's trying to
Georgia.
But the creepy thing about Putin is the filtration camps that he has going on just across the border. My prayer is that they can liberate those, where they're doing summary sterilization on the adults, and they're stealing the children. They've stolen tens of thousands of Ukrainian children and taken them back to Russia and adopted them out. But also Brian was saying, they have the long range missiles. We had to give them permission. That's what they've been waiting on, is permission to use those and to target inside Russia, deeper inside Russia. But they've already got them ready to go. They need the permission. Good. Yeah. But it's looking better. They're on the offensive now more than the defensive, and that is good.
It is so
but it's
good.
Not by any stretch over.
And I'm so glad that they, we finally got the stuff to them that they needed. And
now a warning?
More Republican cock blocking and fuckery. And by the way, let's reiterate
we need to vote.
What Kathy said before the end of the show, that Kamala, during her speech today said it's by no means over, and we are fighting against epic billionaires. All right, we're fighting against the billionaires.
I need to say something here.
Go ahead.
All the money in the world is not going to stop human beings from doing the right thing for humanity.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
It doesn't matter how much money they throw at it.
But they're going to bring pressure to bear on all of our systems.
Yeah, no shit.
Yeah.
They're going to use that money.
They've been doing it all along. They're just tightening down the screws. So we're fucking used to it.
Yep.
We're used to getting kicked around. So this is what we do. We just fucking show up.
That's right.
And so
that's right.
In commemoration of 9/11, I just wanted to remind everybody, you know, in World War II, when they rescued those guys from Dunkirk, right?
Yeah.
It took like 9 days or some stuff or
Battle
whatever.
of Dunkirk, that's a whole thing. Yeah.
So the thing about what I wanted to say is that on 9/11, they got out. It was like 400,000 in Dunkirk in 9 days. In 9 hours, boats.
The boat lift.
People with boats like me and Tony. People with ferries. People with any kind of boat. Got out 500,000 people in 9 hours. So I want to remind everybody that there's good.
We got the power. We got the power. No matter how much money they fucking have, we got the power, and it's high time we fucking use it.
And I'll tell you what, Benny, on Benny's note here, those captains didn't ask you if you were a Democrat or Republican before you got on that boat. They didn't give two shits.
No, it's their boat. Yeah.
They saw a need and they met it.
Yeah.
And I think it's a great
American
thing for humanity.
I'd like to talk for a second as you tear up there a bit about the total tragedy of 9/11. Because 13 years ago, we didn't know that that was going to be the biggest issue that we were going to run into.
Years ago.
No, 13 years ago, when I got married on 9/11. I did get married on 9/11, for those of you who don't know. And, for my bachelor party, we did have T-shirts made, 9/11, we're taking it back. So, yeah.
You're a goddamn disgrace!
So that came
Trump
and went.
Showing up for the first time in 3 years at the 9/11
still
fucking
not saying
thing
shit.
yesterday. That piece of shit, really?
And
after desecrating Arlington Cemetery, you're going to do this too?
During the moment of silence,
he's looking up.
Looking up and looking around. Everyone else is being solemn.
Surprised he wasn't sitting there like this, taking this up.
Yeah, the thumbs up would have been the icing on the cake. That might have made me go around the twist.
I'm already there.
That might have made me blow a valve.
I'm already there.
Everywhere he goes, he leaves a shit stain on America. Everywhere he goes.
Yeah, big time.
I do want to thank everybody for being here so much. Kathy and Big Stuff Fan and Jupiter Judy and Moms Russo and Allie Osher over here in
thank you everyone for calling in.
Salty Sylvester. Thank you guys so much. And Blue
Jupiter
Tomato,
Judy, you taught me
thank
something
you for
tonight. Thank you.
Joining us from Norway. That's awesome.
Yeah.
I didn't know we were so international. I feel
as well.
It's fancy.
Oh yeah,
Anyway.
fuck the Irish then. Fuck off then.
Gen X George, Mark P, Jim the Geek, PB, Bonnie, Wayne, Jan, Sirius,
Thank you, everyone.
PB, Susan.
It's like
Shannon, David.
Shout outs to you.
Shout outs to you guys for being here. Progressive Matters. Hey, I know you. I know who you are. Thanks for joining us.
All of our YouTube family.
Jan Morgan. Thank you guys. OG Adam. You know,
and Twitch. Thank you, Twitch.
Everybody, Wayne, everybody over here. Thank you guys so much. Any other shout outs? If I didn't say your name, please don't be offended. We love that you are here.
Thank you.
You are a disgusting lawyer.
Thanks to everybody who called in.
That's for me. Thank you.
Thank you.
To the show.
Everyone's awesome. We love you all so much.
Yeah.
Go check out everything else. Make certain you subscribe. Make certain you like. And go check out my site, too, at bpgvoice.com.
Benny, you want
Do
any last
everything
words?
you can.
Benny, last words?
Go, Benny.
Let's just keep pushing. Let's go onward through the fog, and before you know it, we'll be in clear skies again.
I don't see a fog right now.
And shout out to the firefighters who are over here working diligently to get these fires out.
Shout out.
Love it.
Yeah. Elizabeth?
Shout out.
Yes. Thanks everybody for being here. And yes, we got to keep our foot on the pedal and pedal to the metal. And everyone just keep on keeping on. Also, I will see you next Tuesday.
Oh yeah.
All right. And thanks to our special guest right here, Tim. Why don't you wave, everybody?
Tim, we love you. Thank you.
Janelle, Scotty B, Roxanne, Mad Mag, John from Vegas. Again, thank you guys so much for being here. We'll see you next
Tuesday.
Well, we'll really see you Sunday when I rock out. Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna fucking jam, and we're not gonna talk politics. We're just talking fucking playing.
Sundays,
and
7
dancing
p.m.
and singing.
Sundays, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I play music. We'll see you guys. Peace out. We're gonna party.
Love you.
Bye.
Stepping out of bitchin' cars, couldn't reach the other way to burn, so yeah. Stepping out of bitchin' cars, have a motor with a dual quad. Stepping out of bitchin' cars, racing to the top of the spot, oh no. Oh no. I don't care where she's always in my hair. Don't ask me why. She probably start to cry. Oh yeah.
Yes, we do drive Chryslers.
Sipping down a bitchin' cars, race the other way to Mars. Oh no, 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 no. Sipping down a bitchin' cars, they're gonna put me behind the bars. Oh no. Stepping out of bitchin' cars, have a motor with a dual quad. I don't care what she's always in my hair. Don't ask me why, she'll probably start to cry. No, no.
We are trailing a long-haired Caucasian in a 1970 Dodge Super Bee. We are in pursuit right now. He's getting away from us. We lost him. License plate registered to a William Guard Gatlin. Hey, isn't that guitar guy? One time I heard him play Believer by Ozzy. It was sweet.
Stepping out of bitchin' cars, racing to the top of spots, oh no. Stepping out of bitchin' cars, gonna race you all the way to Mars, oh no, no. Got everyone to do it. Stepping out of bitchin' cars, and motor into a quad. I don't care, cause she's always in my hand. Don't ask me why, she will start to cry. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Just stay away from my fucking lady friend.
Let me break into the waves and let me shake into the white and contemplating over a jug of wine. The end of the world, the end of time. Planets aligning, I feel fine. I can't take all the violence and the pain. With six-string by candlelight, and I'm still young, trying to start my life. Will it take some catastrophe? Will it be a personal tragedy? Only time, time and tales. Oh, le fond du monde, oh, le fond du monde, oh, le fond du monde. So we're left in obscurity. I'm wondering if the sun come up today. A mass is lacking any purity. I wish that things would swing my way. Will it take some catastrophe? Will it be a personal tragedy? Only time, time and tales. Oh, le fond du monde, oh, le fond du monde, oh, le fond du monde. Vicious circles, politics, religion, and races. Inside utopia of all the world's faces. Rainbows in the way, we're willing to change. With passion, love, and security. Global mad worlds and the master plan. We haven't come here to destroy your land. The evil power wants to shake my hand. Universal rule, the life of man. Ooh, saturated with luxuries, emaciated in poverty. Le fond du monde, oh, 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 le fond du monde. Le vent du monde, le vent du monde. Oh, oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. The end of the world, 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 the end of the world. Oh, okay, yeah, le vent du monde. And I'm alone on my birthday. Where have I gone? And am I lost? Or am I found? And I'm alone.
never gone. And am I lost? Or am I found? And I'm alone on my birthday. I'm eating soon from a can. I hate the mailman. My heart's in the garbage can. And I'm alone on my birthday. And I don't feel well. And am I in hell or am I in jail? And I'm alone on my birthday. And I've been spinning it round. I don't know when I'll find what I have found. I found you on my birthday, and now everything's changed. And nothing ever stays the same. I found you on my birthday, and we fell in love. When we fell so alone, so alone, yeah, when we were so alone. I found you on my birthday, we fell in love. When we felt so alone. I loved you on my birthday, and now I don't feel the same. I wish every day could be my birthday. I found you on my birthday, and we fell in love. I wish every day could be my birthday. I found you on my birthday, and we fell in love when we were so alone. I found you on my birthday, and we fell in love. I wish every day could be my birthday.
Look how shiny it is, Grammy. It's so shiny. It's so shiny.